another qualifying top 8 match between Owley and SortOfAlpha. We just saw Owley right now defeating Noble Steed, but now he's gotta face a much tougher opponent in SortOfAlpha. Let me tell you about the difference right now in their, at least on their seeding PVs, in case they got anything. So SortOfAlpha is actually the 3rd seeded PV, and he's one of the few that got a sub 19 minutes. SortOfAlpha got an 18:47, so it's definitely gonna be a very tough opponent here for Owley, who got a 20:59. I think Owley got a PV on the last race as well. I didn't look at Owley's final time, but I think he got a better time than his seeded PV. So alright, let's go here between SortOfAlpha and Owley. So on the start, SortOfAlpha already getting a little bit of an advantage right here, but we have seen what all of these stages, like, when you do everything looking good, like it's easy and stuff. I mean, it's not easy, but it looks cool. But then there's ways to do stuff like that are pretty hard, and they can definitely start to cost you time. Oh, we can see SortOfAlpha is one of those, like, actually he's using the mouse and keyboard approach. It's very similar to what Grondius was showing. I think he's just, I think Robo was also using this approach. So I think this is the 3rd player that we see with mouse and keyboard. Again, it's like, in theory, it seems to be the superior way to play it, but it's also hard. And there's many things that you can miscalculate, especially going on the fly, trying to do everything fast by aiming with your mouse. So, I don't know, there's pros and cons about doing that, but so far it seems to be working out for SortOfAlpha, who is going to be taking a little bit of a lead here, about a 7-second lead so far over Owley, moving into the 3rd stage of the run. We can see very nice movement, very nice platforming right there by SortOfAlpha. So there are really minor things that sometimes go a little bit unnoticed, which are like how you jump things. Like, you don't want to be bonking on like every wall, every corner. And those things, even they are minor, little by little, they start adding a lot of seconds. And those are the things that you start polishing only after you're starting to get like very familiarized with the run that you're doing. Usually, like, there's even a time that you just start noticing, oh, I just lost like 0.5 seconds here and I just lost another 0.5 seconds there. The mouse gang. So I got a feeling that later on today we're gonna be seeing Assassin Narga using the mouse as well. Alright, going for the 2 mana rock strat here for Owley. SortOfAlpha only going for 1 mana rock. He's gonna be taking 2 here. Yes, that's my preferred strat. The one that SortOfAlpha is using is my preferred strat. Again, I'm not exactly sure which one is faster. I think they're both like about the same. Oh, he decides not to use the electricity. He just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Very interesting. So keeping those 4 mana rocks for the end. It's gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's interesting. I don't think it actually saves a shot. I'm not sure. It's probably a little bit faster, but that was pretty good. Pretty well played by SortOfAlpha. Let's see what Owley has to do here, because if the egg shot is one of those levels that you might be able to make up some time on your opponent, well, definitely SortOfAlpha is not doing that easy. He did a pretty good level. Owley having a little bit of trouble right there with those switches, having to use that fire against those 3 guys. Yeah, if only I think Owley is going to be losing a little bit of time over SortOfAlpha, because SortOfAlpha definitely did a really good job. So right now we can see on SortOfAlpha's side that SortOfAlpha is using that white outline setting in a little bit of a different way. So he only has the white outlines on the actual sprites. He doesn't have a white outline on the tiles of the level, which is very interesting to go for one but no go like the full way. Still, this is good enough to be for the level to be able to tell you exactly where every single enemy is. Alright, taking the right side strats. Getting a little bit of time right there not to bonk Kusako into the attack. This is gonna be like a 16-second fight, I gotta assume. It was a pretty good fight. Oh, it was still a sub 16. Barely sub 16, but still a sub 16 fight. Nicely done by SortOfAlpha right there. And again, little by little, what we have been seeing so far, I don't think we're going to be seeing so much of this tomorrow in the top 8. But today we have seen a lot that it's not like one of the runners is doing anything bad. It's just a matter of who is more used to the speedrun right now. And SortOfAlpha is doing incredible at the moment. He's going to be taking just 2 mana rocks, deciding to use the neutral attacks there. Oh, that's interesting. He's actually going to be taking the 2nd mana rock right there. Okay. Owley goes with the freezing strats for the Abraham. They're like really consistent. They really give you a lot of time to be able to beat Abraham when you do that. However, we can see it's about a second. That was about a second slower for Owley. Still a pretty good fight though. And just like very consistent. Tricky Trap Temple, done by SortOfAlpha. Owley is just starting its way into Tricky Trap Temple. And we saw some very interesting mouse strats earlier today for Trust Jump Jeopardy. Let's see what SortOfAlpha gets here. Alright, so far so good. Nicely done. Alright, he got it. He was just like almost missing a tiny little bit right there. But nicely done. Well done. Pretty well played by SortOfAlpha right there in Trust Jump Jeopardy. Alright, no safety mana rock in Frozen Fissure. SortOfAlpha is like, you know what? I'm aiming with a mouse. I don't need no mana rocks. Oh, he goes a little bit down there. It's fine though. It's fine, not a big deal. Nice climb right there. Owley is making its way through Trust Jump Jeopardy right now. Oh, a little bit of an error. Oh, that was very scary because Owley threw Kusako upwards. And the only way to get this like little thrust or little jump is actually throwing Kusako downwards. You don't get that. Yeah, see? Like he decided to get rid of those enemies, but you cannot get it there. You cannot get it there by throwing Kusako downwards. You can only get it if you throw Kusako. I mean, you cannot get there if you throw Kusako upwards. It's only downwards. Alright, SortOfAlpha done with Frozen Fissure. And Owley just dies at the very end of the Trust level. Oh, it's not a costly death, but it still is definitely not something that Owley is gonna be too happy to see right now. Alright, he does it on the 2nd time. Nicely done, GG's. But that's just gonna be putting him a little bit more farther behind on Owley right now. Oh, this is dangerous. He's gonna probably... Yeah, he's gonna take the heart. A lot of players skip that heart, but being just with 1 HP, you definitely don't want to skip that heart. Like, you don't want to come here into the water section just with 1 heart. Oh, nice! That was actually pretty nice approach right there. To be able to get that 2nd heart and also a mana rock. Pretty well played by SortOfAlpha, who replenishes the whole HP right there. Now, I think he's gonna get another mana rock somewhere. I don't think he's gonna go with just 1 mana rock into the Mega Urkin fight. Is he gonna get another one right here? No. No backup heart. Just 1 ice. No 3 hearts, only 2 hearts. This is gonna be very scary. Yeah, this is definitely very scary. Alright. So losing a little bit of time. It's definitely faster to go for those 2 ice. And it's also like more consistent. Still nicely done by SortOfAlpha. And we can see that Owley is just done with Frozen Fissure as well. SortOfAlpha into the Linguana stage. Oh, nice movement. Nice movement. Oh, I love that Kusaku strat. Change your momentum into water. Not going like that full extra dive. Nicely done by SortOfAlpha. Nicely done. I like it. All right, timing with that little shark hop right before shooting Kusaku. Nice. Just one more bump here, and it should be good to go. Let's go. So I thought somebody mentioned on the Discord that there was a way to do a one cycle in Wana. I haven't seen that yet, so I don't think it's possible. But if anybody discovers how to do a one cycle in Wana, make sure to share it with everybody. It must be insane. If there's any possible way to do it, it must be like crazy, to be honest. All right. So Owley here with the frozen. All right, there it goes. Not being able to get that frozen lock kill. He only got with 1 mana rock as well instead of 2. And now having a little bit of trouble. Like once the Orkin starts moving, they're starting to get trouble here down the water. There it is. He manages to take that kill. He doesn't want to take that hit from the spikes. Here we go. Oh, there's room from SortOfAlpha. That cleanup right there was magnificent. Oh, now a little bit of a trouble right here. Oh, yeah. Slow down for a moment. Not taking the safety backup hard. Trusting in the abilities. There you go. One more time. There you go. And... all right. Taking the electricity strats here. Let's go. Nicely well done by SortOfAlpha. Let's see the fight for Owley. Oh, he just got 3 hits. I think still possible to do the second cycle. 1, 2. Oh, he's gonna be missing 1. He's gonna be missing just 1. Let's see what's gonna happen. This is a cycle that not a lot of people is used to. All right. Is that gonna hit? Yeah, that's gonna hit. Perfectly timed. Well played right there by Owley. SortOfAlpha in the meantime getting the satchel. And just beating Terror Tom, like, right away. Flying through the levels and flying through Terror Tom. And speaking of flying, Owley is literally flying solo right now. Alright. SortOfAlpha making its way through. Super hot Scuffle. Changing to the electricity. It's got quite a good amount of mana rocks. So he's definitely gonna be fine. I like those strats. Those are very interesting strats. Definitely pretty safe ones. Taking those little bit of damage boosts and... oh. Hopefully everything's good on SortOfAlpha side. Hello? Oh, here we go. We're back. No, we're not. I hope that SortOfAlpha can come back. I really hope that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to come up with what to do in this scenario. I mean, SortOfAlpha had a good lead right there. I'll try to refresh here and see if maybe I can get it back. Oh, let me fix this real quick. All right. Meanwhile, let's put the sound on the other side of the screen. Oh. Oh man, I think SortOfAlpha definitely disconnected. I really think that SortOfAlpha definitely disconnected. I don't see him live anymore. All right. He's had internet problem the past few days. All right, we're gonna let Owley finish the run, and we're gonna come up with a solution for this in a moment. Like, cause honestly, we don't know what could have happened right there. Like, SortOfAlpha had an amazing lead over Owley, but we don't know what the end of the game could have been, and he was not like in Gemini's or anything. There were still like quite a few lengthy levels left. So we're gonna come up with a solution in a moment. I was thinking something like that. Yeah, he's off on Discord now as well. We're gonna figure that out in a moment off the cameras, guys. I don't want to take like a super rush decision right now. So let's just wait right now for Owley's run to be over. We're gonna see if maybe SortOfAlpha can come back. If he doesn't, we're gonna decide from there. Yeah, it seems that SortOfAlpha completely disconnected from the internet because he's also offline on Discord. Alright, so in the meantime, we got Owley here. We got Owley here into the Motorbird level. Taking the safer approach right now into this fight. Alright. Nicely done, nicely done. Nice kill right there. Now into the Hyper Beam section. Taking that nice manipulation on the first part of that section. It's gonna be... Oh, nice. Just the first kill and now manipulating the rest of the Metroids. That was pretty nicely done. Okay. Pretty cool movement. Pretty cool movement here on Owley's side. Gonna be killing here a few of these cadavers. Be-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. All right, and it's done. GG's to Owley. Just gonna have to defeat a couple more levels now and then head into Gemini's Monster Meter Marathon. Taking the slowest approach right there to make it safer. Getting ahead of that electric bubble, that's pretty nicely done by him.